case in California, again, is not paternity. It was a fraud tort case. It will be on a reconsideration. There won't be anything paid out for somebody who did fraud. I wanted to come on and give you guys an update. We had a New Jersey hearing on, not with a hearing, I guess it was whatever it was, on Friday. Remember, we were trying to get that confusion about the jurisdiction, Well, of course, they backed away with that situation, but they tried to go off with these other situations. And we're not going to go through all the details now because I'm going to let the authorities do that. But at the end of the day, if something is illegal going in, it's illegal going out. The Third Circuit is the judges that were part of my case and Ramirez's case for, I think, pretty much the first 10, 12 years of the case. We're about 14 years in now. The case was closed, and I'm talking about the family court case in New Jersey. There's only one that I had, a foundation case. It was actually two, I guess I should say, because the first one was a custody case in Atlantic County, and the second was a custody. The second one was, it wasn't a custody, but it was a paternity and support. The first one was a custody in 2011. There were two separate cases. But at any rate, in a nutshell, we are not going to be worried and concerned about anything that doesn't have jurisdiction. I'm not even going to waste my time with that. So that stuff, it is what it is, right? So if you have something that has no foundation, it has no meaning or purpose, there's no sense of even trying to deal with it. I wanted you all to know about the Third Circuit, which was dealing with the judges that were part of this whole arena. And we had talked about before what that arena was. And unfortunately, it's getting worse as we find out more things about what they call a ring of things. It had a lot to do, obviously, with money and corruption.
Views, conversations, and opinions expressed on this channel could be subjective or objective and are also for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. Here on The Mix, we encourage and implore you to conduct your own research.
Y'all, welcome to The Mix. Like this video, share this video. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. As you can see what this video is going to be about. Yes, Dr. Lil Coley, hence Ramir Satterwitz, I think that's his name. My apologies if I said it incorrectly. Jay-Z's alleged son. His godmom got her foot on Sean Carter's neck, aka Jay-Z, and in my opinion, rightfully so. This case is ongoing, alleged corruption, and just to be clear, leads back to the paternity case. It's alleged corruption, but it leads back to the paternity case. It's alleged fraud, corruption, etc., etc. So, but before I jump into the topic, like, share, sub. It's free to do that. Hype me up. Yay! Hype me up. Hype this channel up, y'all. Thank you for your continued support, those domestically and internationally. If you're interested in donating, smash that Cash App, Zelle, or PayPal. It's in the description section of this post. All donations go to a content enhancement creation here on The Mix. If you drop some comments, keep it respectful and peaceful, everyone. Also, too, don't forget cash prize giveaway at the end of December, 4th quarter here on The Mix. So stay tuned, stay connected. Thank y'all for your continued support. Okay, so without further ado, you guys, I'm going to head on over to X and also going to share some more clips from Dr. Lil Coley. Hopefully, if you guys have been following this, you know what this is really about. For those who are new, I will drop in the description section some links that take you back to other videos I did that's connected to this case, and it's public information. And again, this is my commentary, reaction, and opinion, and opinions are not facts. So but to give you guys a quick overview, motion to reconsider is pending from Dr. Lil Coley's point of view. So there was a dismissal granted to Jay-Z and in California, and Dr. Lil Coley is going to ask the courts, like, hey courts, you know what? I think you guys missed something. And this is just me, The Mix, you guys interjecting to simplify. I think you guys missed something, Judge. Can you go back and look at all the documents, all the paperwork? And I'm paraphrasing. I think you missed something. I know you granted Jay-Z, Sean Carter's dismissal, but I don't agree with that. So take a look at my stuff. So she's going to file a motion to reconsider. I think the next hearing for this is December 3rd. So she's keeping this thing alive. A lot of people's like, oh, you're going to have to pay for Jay-Z's attorney fees, etc., etc. At this point, no. It's a hard no at this point until a judge rules that she has to. So no. But Jay-Z does get the opportunity to ask, anyone does, for attorney fees. So, but like I said, you guys, all of this alleged corruption, fraud leads back to the original elephant in the room, alleged paternity case. And yeah, so I'm just not understanding why Jay-Z just don't come out, take the test, and leave it at that. Did all this back and forth, I don't, court antics, court games, and court tactics, or whatever you want to call it, will be ceased. It will be. Just come out, take the paternity test, and yeah, and that's that. So here you go, you guys, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts, reaction.
That through you and what we have on our side, the law and God and the law, it's going to be all right. And all the stuff that people are trying to do that's egregious and disrespectful and unlawful, God's going to reveal and he's going to expose. So thank you, everybody. I'll be on as much as possible to give you updates just as I can. It obviously it's the same playbook. It's nothing different. If you Google, information is already out there. The attorneys from back in 2012 put documents in Pennsylvania. Associate parties put documents out, the same documents. I don't know why somebody would think for 1 minute why you would have a problem with somebody talking about something. I have freedom of speech, and so do you. And there's nothing wrong with that. And we've never been under any gag order. And I will say one thing about the injunction, which I'll come back and talk about. The injunction is still a little messy thing, and that's going to be dealt with as well because of the fact that it was done supposedly under one docket, but they switched it to another docket. It's just a lot of little things that are happening that are unlawful. I'll leave it at that. But there's some things we're going to fix up, and we're hoping that you, as pro se people or not, will not have the same type of petty unlawful acts that somebody would go to. And I do believe that most of this is because of Wanda's age, and that has to be dealt with as well. So thank you so much, because I don't think people will go through this much and this craziness unless there's something else going on that they really don't want to be out there. But God bless America. God bless you. Thank you for your support ahead of time.
Okay, you guys, when this came across my desk on X, I was like, what? Wait, okay. It's been trending for the past, 3-4 days. So sorry for the wait. Sorry for the late. Sorry for the late. Sorry for the wait. Jay-Z's alleged son, godmother, keeps paternity battle alive. And although this post says that about paternity, what I said to you guys in the beginning, this is far from that. Now, it leads back to the paternity situation, but it's more so of alleged fraud, corruption, collusion, all of that on Jay-Z's end, allegedly, which leads back, like I said, to the paternity suit. So when they speak of godmother, which you just heard her, Lil Coley, Dr. Lil Coley, let me go ahead and go up here. Okay, it says here. Okay, it says, in Coley versus Jay-Z, Dr. Lillie M. Coley has officially withdrawn her notice of appeal, filed on November 5th, 2025. So she came back and did file a notice of appeal, and this is the mix interjecting. And it further cites, after stating she'll submit a Rule 59 motion for reconsideration. The move pauses the appellate process to the district court can first review key issues. Filed November 6, 2025, signed by Dr. Coley, pro se, meaning she's representing herself, and this is the mix interjecting. Coley is alleging the filing alleged fraud, deception, and systematic judicial misconduct spanning over a decade, creating a tainted and fraudulent record under New Jersey court rule, and the public has a right to see that record. Transparency is justice. Concealment is corruption. Okay, notice of withdrawal. So she did this, and this was, which court was this in? I think this is PA. Well, no, I think that's her jurisdiction. What court was this in? It's so many cases going back and forth. New Jersey, PA, California, when it comes to this. And honestly, you guys, as she stated, it all leads back to alleged collusion, corruption, court misconduct, all of that involving the most highly supposed to be decorated people. Attorneys, judges, DAs. It's like these people are out here operating like legal thugs, in my opinion. I thought this was done in California. Assigned to court. Well, let me see. Let me try another page. So this is November 6th. Oh my gosh. That's where she lives at in PA. I think this is California. Don't quote me on that, but you get my point. Let's jump down here. It says, I swear I don't think Jay-Z would hit something like this. All his bees was bad something not adding up. Oh my gosh, y'all. That doesn't mean that I don't know if this is Ramirez's mom or not, but y'all take a look at Jay-Z's family. No shade, but also too take a look at Foxy Brown. No shade, but I mean, and take a look at Jay-Z. Okay, this person says, so wait, did she not withdraw it, or did she withdraw the appeal and then file another reconsideration? What is this woman doing? That's a valid question, and I believe she did withdraw the appeal and then file for reconsideration, like for the judge to take a look at it, like I was saying earlier. This person says, as Sean Carter, we are tired. They need to stop paying attorney fees. Okay, these people are like, Jay-Z, come get them. This person says, anything but finding a job, and when it's shown that there is no corruption, he gonna look real stupid. No, y'all ain't been following this case. Let me go here. Man, y'all, Roc Nation got so many cases. Okay, it says here second. No, this is Demaray. Y'all get the gist. Roc Nation all in court. Period, point blank. I'm done. Okay, you guys, so what are your thoughts? I don't want to hold you. Drop some comments in the chat. Keep it respectful and peaceful. And I stand correct, you guys. The court was right there in my face on that docket page that I showed you, the paperwork. Right there, it said California. So that was California, where Dr. Lil Coley is expected to file a motion to reconsider because the judge dismissed the case in favor of Jay-Z. It just dismissed everything or whatever. So Dr. Lil Coley is asking the courts to reconsider. But yeah, again, let me know your thoughts down in the chat. It's just so much going on. Like I said in my last video, another video I did, Roc Nation has about 10, 12, 13, probably 15 cases out there, mostly at them, and I think they've initiated maybe a handful. So this is interesting, and we'll see how all of this plays out. It is to my understanding that Dr. Lil Coley is citing too that, hey, like, judge, some pages was missing and etc. Like, she didn't look at the full thing. Something allegedly questionable was going on with whatever response that Jay-Z and his team of attorneys submitted to the courts, which essentially led the judge ruling in their favor to dismiss her case. But again, it all leads back to the paternity suit 10, 12, 15 years ago. And remember, you guys, I said earlier, like, if he's just take the test and just be done with this, but you know what? He ain't gonna take that test. Like she mentioned in that video clip, Wanda, Ramirez's mom, was allegedly underage, when her and Jay-Z had these type of relations. So that will raise a huge question, and that will go against his character, his brand, etc., etc. It will be a trickle-down effect. So, hey, I guess Jay-Z said, hey, I went down this rabbit hole and conceal, corrupt, allege, all alleged. Might as well keep the train going. But I'm a believer, you guys. I am a believer, although I have my doubts sometimes when it comes to evil versus good, that eventually good will prevail, the truth will prevail. And maybe it's just my impatience, and maybe it's just my anxiety that it's like when it takes too long, so truth can be, revealed in many different forms and capacities. It could be through lineage, it could be through generations, so it could be just so many different ways. So we don't know that, but only God knows that. So let me know your thoughts, you guys, down in the chat. Hopefully everything works out in Dr. Lil Coley's favor. I'll do my best to keep you guys up to date. Again, this is all alleged. This is all for entertainment purposes. All of this information is out here publicly, as you can see, when it comes to the court paperwork and dockets. I encourage you all, read it on your own. I encourage you all, go to Dr. Lily's YouTube page, follow her on whatever socials, and if you're interested in donating, hey, donate to her legal fund. She has that. And when people are doing things themselves and filing on behalf of themselves because they don't have the means to hire legal counsel, especially high-profile legal counsel to represent them, hey, they go at it themselves. She seems very intellectual, educated, and have the wherewithal to kind of navigate the system. She might go through some hurdles, some challenges, court filings, got to remove, or this and that, etc., etc. But it's all a learning experience. And somebody stated to a post I read, they need to give up, something like that. I'm just paraphrasing. They need to give up, blah, 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 blah. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. This sets case precedents. Even if things don't work out in like their favor eventually at the end, to really know if Jay-Z is their dad or not, because to my understanding, he probably can't even take a paternity test. Like, that's not going to be revealed unless he go ahead and agree to that. But it sets case precedents. So even if their win is in a different area of capacity, like, hey, this was fraudulent, was done, corruption was done in this case, that is good, because it sets the precedence. It sets case precedents for regular people to have something in writing, court receipts, court paperwork on the docket to say, hey, this case says this is what happened, and we ruled in Dr. Lil Coley and Ramirez's favor because it was corruption against them. And I'm just, paraphrasing, whatever, hypothetically, speaking. So, but yeah, so why not fight? If you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. Continue to fight. You're a coward if you don't want to fight. And then sometimes too, you may not be a coward. You should probably just be exhausted and don't have it in you, so both can be true. A person could be a coward, or they may just not have it in them, or both, so, but let me know your thoughts. Like, share, sub. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.